Hello everybody and welcome to a new video from eGIS Associates. We're trying things a little bit different. I talked about our desire to expand our YouTube content and we want to get into different video types. So this is my first attempt at a live personal video, for lack of a better term. So for those that don't know me, I'm Tripp Corbin. I am the CEO of eGIS Associates, and I have 20-something years in the GIS and technology industry. And I'm really excited about what we have in store for 2019 here on our YouTube channel. We really want to grow our content and look at not just how-to videos like we've done so far, but really expand into other areas of interest to the geospatial community, the IT community, even some stuff that would be fun with the gaming community. So we're looking at this year as a way to really grow and get into some different ways of doing things and trying to really build content that is going to be beneficial to a wide breadth of people involved in technology. So you can expect some videos that will talk about, obviously, new software coming out, new versions of ArcGIS, as well as maybe delving into some open source solutions. Also plan to get into reviewing some hardware. So looking at various GPS, GNSS receivers out there for field data collection, talk about different methods of integrating high accuracy field data collection units with collection software like ArcGIS Collector. Also want to look at hardware. One of the things that I found when talking about ArcGIS Pro is that a lot of GIS folks, when you start talking hardware, because Pro needs a lot more hardware to run than the older ArcMap that we've been using. And so when I start talking about hyper-threading and multi-core processors and SSDs and video cards and all those kind of things that GIS folks don't really understand all that and what it does and why you need it. So I plan to kind of get into some of that to help educate the GIS community on these various hardware components and requirements and why they're important and things you need to consider. So, you know, we've got a lot of stuff on tap for that. And hopefully we'll also expand into some new things with professional development, maybe talk about the benefits of being a member of a professional organization like ERISA or GITA, talk about how you can get involved in those types of organizations, the benefits you get from that, talk about other things from a leadership perspective, like how do you deal with people, right? That's one of the hardest things. My dad always said, if you didn't have employees and or clients or customers, life would be real easy. And that's absolutely true. So talking about different ways of handling, working with people and dealing with different personalities and those things from a leader perspective, I think would be something of interest to our users or our viewers rather. You know, just, we already started our certification series on the GISP, but expanding that into other certifications, maybe looking more at some of the Esri technical certifications, and maybe we'll expand that even beyond and look at some things like the AICP certification for planners if there's interest, the PMP, Project Management Professional certification, you know, these other areas that are related to GIS, but not, you know, just GIS. We may expand and start looking at things with AutoCAD or MicroStation. You know, really, we just want to get some good content out there for you, our viewers, that you'll find useful and helpful. So if you've got any great ideas for content you'd like to see, please feel free to send them our way. I know we're also going to do some fun segments as well, talk about things we like to do for fun. Like you might, for example, see one of my saltwater fish tanks and I can talk about it. We might talk about one of our colleagues here at eGIS, Nathaniel Keith, and you know he builds duck calls, and so we might talk about some of that. So again, just to have a little fun, to take it outside of just tech. So anyway, like I said, if you have any great ideas, we'd love to hear them. So feel free to comment down below on anything you'd like to see, any items of interest you might have. And also something we just set up is a Patreon page, which we'll link to to below. And if you like what you see, if you want to see more, you want to help us grow the channel, because right now I'm using my Android phone to record this and a wired mic that I just got off Amazon. Again, we're just getting started. I'm a GIS guy and an IT guy. I'm not a multimedia specialist. So, but I'm learning. So if you'd like to help support the channel grow, allow us to get some better equipment, maybe actually hire somebody that knows more what they're doing with this stuff than I do, we'd appreciate your support. And if you can go to Patreon, you can become a patron of our channel. And we've set up a couple of different tiers, and we hope to expand those so that you get access to early video release, potentially copies of my ArcGIS Pro book, or books, I should say. We're looking at adding, potential access to some of our e-courses that we have, our self-paced e-courses that we have available, potential support subscriptions, and some other things that we're looking at doing for anybody that becomes a patron. So with that, we look forward to 2019. Hope you've had a wonderful new year, and that 2019 is looking bright for you as well. So see you in the next video. Thanks.